Cancer friends, welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me, you guys. If you're new here, my name is Jeanette. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited right now. Hopefully some beautiful energies for you, my friends. Do keep in mind, as always, these messages are general. Not everything is going to resonate for everybody. Only take what fits for your life. Leave the rest behind, as you always hear. We're going to start today off with the Q-Cards and get your overall energy for the read. Then, as always, you guys hit the tarot and finish off with your device. So do make sure you stick around for that. We have do it yourself, tough it out, and we have invitation, chances are. Interesting. With an underlined energy here of seek higher power. Do it yourself, tough it out, invitation. Interesting. Let's see, let's get more specific. What's going on with Cancers, please, Spirit? King of Wands wanted to come out there, you guys. What's going on with Cancers, please, Spirit? Messages here for Cancers. As always, you guys, feel free to skip ahead if it's just taking us too long to get these messages out, okay? Ace of Wands. Ooh, Page of Wands. Something fell on the floor. Hang on. Ah, we got two cards on the floor, you guys. So Three of Pentacles here and the Moon in reverse. Two more for Spirit. Alrighty, we got the Four of Pentacles here, 10 of Swords, and the 7 of Cups. Interesting, with an underlined energy here of the 8 of Pentacles. All right, you guys, let's talk about it. I do see Pisces here on the board, but that is the only major you have. Wow. I feel, okay, for some of you, it feels like something here was very difficult. It could have been a financial thing. It could have been maybe you were lacking some creative energies. These creative energies are back now, it feels. For some of you, you spent a really long time being confused and maybe potentially we're dealing with some troubling energies there with that 10 of Swords. Something could have come to an end. It was very painful potentially as well for some of you, right? Do take it as it resonates. This could be your energy here, Cancer, or somebody in your environment. All right. Toughing it out through the ending, toughing it out through the pain. I heard inconvenience. Interesting. Or potential inconvenience. This could have been a financial inconvenience due to some sort of lack of a position or a job. Okay. That's just for some of you, right? Toughing out the ending here. Toughing out the ending. But we have new beginnings here. So if we're talking about work, we have this 8 of Pentacles, and we have the Death card under that, Scorpionic energy here. So something could have potentially very well came to to an end, and it could have been a job. We have the World card. The world continues to turn here, darling. I can't help but notice this Knight of Swords under that could be a message here. And an invitation for new work, an invitation for some sort of collaboration or new endeavor. But the thing is that something had to come to an end so that we can have these new beginnings. I feel Spirit is calling you here, Cancers, to look at a bigger picture, because there may be some confusion that you're trying to pull out of, but still potentially with this Moon card in reverse, having some potential illusions here, maybe not sure what to invest in. But you might just have an invitation coming for you, honey, and maybe a decision as well to come from that. Let's see, what should we clarify first? How about we clarify that 10 of Swords? What if this 10 of Swords, please, Spirit, for Cancers? Change, I heard change. Things could have very well changed recently, maybe even drastically with that 10 of Swords. What is 10 of Swords? For Cancers, please, Spirit. Oh my goodness. Oh, we have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Gemini, card of Gemini, my loves. Okay, so we have 3 of Wands, 6 of Swords, and the World card. the world turns. The world keeps on turning, honey. We have to end old cycles so that we can begin new. I feel like you know this. Um, we have the Three of Wands and the Six of Swords. It's really funny because the energy of these two cards is like I'm waiting, no, I'm going. I'm waiting, no, I'm going. So here somebody could have spent some time, um, you know, pondering and thinking about things and trying to gain new perspectives, trying to bust through potentially personal illusions, illusions about what they invested in before. Right now, this could have something to do with love. Absolutely. For those of you who are coming here with love on the brain, love in your heart, darling, we could absolutely be talking about that. This could also have something to do with a change or, the death of some sort of job, and this affects your relationship here with your lover potentially. All right. There's there's a see the bigger picture here. I feel Spirit is trying to say, see the bigger picture. Understand that the world turns. This may be, of course, something that you've come to. Maybe the person that you're dealing with has yet to reach that point. Because with this version of the Six of Swords, yes, we're searching for peace. Yes, we're wanting to move on, but there's a lot of thoughts here that are being carried. It's almost like we're getting carried away into a terrain that we don't even want to go towards. So it's also, not only is this like conflictual and stifling, apparently somebody may have spent a little time back and forth, okay, potentially as well. So do take that as it fits. But here it's like there's, now that they've gotten in the boat, now that they've taken this adventure, I heard despite their confusion, potentially taking a new opportunity after the ending, right? This is the way the world works. It keeps turning, baby, goes around and around. Maybe finally now getting on the adventure, but having these illusions or these delusions still attached. Potentially this could have something to do with, this may be illusions of love, illusions of self related to love, illusions of self related to work, illusions and delusions being held on and perpetuated in our lives when we could have something new here. All right. You may have here a new offer, a new opportunity. Could be in the way of love. I heard single. If you're single, especially, could be a new offer of love, new invitation, new passionate, potentially sexy, creative endeavors there. A spark of someone here looking at you, Cancer, maybe wanting to approach you on a romantic level, okay? And Spirit is saying that may be something that you have to invest in. But if you have illusions of self, or maybe potentially allowing your mind to kind of guide you into potentially rough terrain, it's almost like Spirit is saying, see the grander picture, see the bigger picture here, because you are onto a new cycle. And anything old that we carry into a new cycle, there's a potential of that coming back. And it doesn't need to come back, Cancer. We can go on to the new now. You may be in the middle here of toughing it out with something that you really don't even want. Toughing it out in a relationship, toughing it out in a job, toughing it out with some sort of creation that you're not passionate about any longer, potentially for some of you, and just maybe holding on to this idea, holding on to this illusion. You feel me? Yeah. I feel like that's the essence of what's going on here. And Spirit is saying, no matter if this is love based or creation based, you're going to have an opportunity to invest here, and we've got to allow ourselves to see the big picture and let those cycles complete before we go on to do it ourselves here. What are that A's? Let's see, Ace of Wands. Six of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. We have the Page of Cups and the Fool. Look at this, you guys. The Fool, Aries energy there with the Fool. She just takes on a brand new adventure, accepting here a cup of love. Here we've got two pages. That's so beautiful. Someone like growing in their heart space, evolving in their passions, in their creativity. There's an extension here, Cancers, of love, of passion. And Spirit is saying, dive right in. You have a choice. And when it comes along, if you have to seek higher power, do so now, because when the opportunity comes, the Spirit is going to want to see you take over for yourself here. Um, yeah. And take this person up on whatever creative opportunities, whatever passionate, love based opportunities, or opportunities of good, solid work, high paying. I heard high paying work. Um, Literally, why keep yourself stuck in the old cycles when we can see the bigger picture, see that all that's really over and done with, and we can allow ourselves to go on to and go forward now. All right. Six of Cups, there's a lot of nostalgia. There's a lot of memories, a lot of loyalty, and a lot of balance of the heart here in this card. Now, you may have children as well, or children could be in your environment. For some of you, do take it as it resonates. But this is a card of balance and past. So somebody here, I feel, Spirit is asking somebody, Cancer, to see the bigger picture, allow their concerns to fade away, allow their confusion to fade away, those self-illusions to fade away, and jump into something new, because you're going to be offered real gosh darn soon, you guys, real soon. And it's something worth investing in. And really, I'm Spirit is saying it doesn't matter what happened in your past. It doesn't matter what happened in your past. Come closer to Spirit to see, to even process the past. I heard process. Thank you, Spirit. To process your past so that we won't let the past hold us back or guide us into a rocky terrain of emotion and mental instability that uh, we're not even sure that that's where we were investing in the first place. You feel me? So to see things correctly and clearly of what we're actually investing in, and then when the invitation comes, Spirit is gonna want to see you take it, baby, take it. Ooh, what is this Moon card in reverse? Trying to bust through these self-illusions, trying to figure things out. Some of you may still tell yourself lies about yourself, you guys, that aren't true. And it may shape your destiny to go a certain way. You feel me? Huh? We have the Knight of Pentacles. Card of Taurus for me can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We have Justice in the reverse, you guys. Yes. Oh my goodness gracious. Whew. Justice in the reverse. Card of Libra here. Two majors. Here's the thing, is that you're not being very fair to yourself. Um, if we are continuously perpetuating self-illusions or false illusions of people, or falsely judging ourselves here, it's not fair, it's not balanced, it won't run correctly. Somebody here may be holding on to pain from the past of how somebody deceived them, held lies from them, cheated on them. There could be here as well, for some of you, legal battles that make you view yourself a certain way or view your situation a certain way. You may also be like walking on eggshells with somebody here potentially, and that could be causing a stifling as well. So, whew. There are new opportunities if you're dealing with somebody here, my Cancer friends, that maybe isn't running. So I don't want to say they're not on the up and up. I just want to say they're maybe not very clear headed themselves. If this is not your energy, you feel me? And they're not being very fair to you in that case. Their karmic balance, they may even think their karmic balance is off. They're going to suck you into taking a dive with them. All right. So if you're already dealing with somebody and you know this isn't a good person to be dealing with, whether this was a work related thing, a love based thing, or whatever, right? Spirit will give you a new opportunity to go on to something new here, Cancer. So, if you feel like your boss doesn't treat you fairly, you feel like you're not making enough money where you're at, you can leave that job and invest somewhere else. Because you're very clearly going to get this opportunity to do so. And Spirit is saying be very easy on yourself. Plant the seeds to take it in that direction with this Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, maybe your luck has run so slow, or your finances have run so slow, something has been so stagnant potentially recently. I heard love, maybe even your love life. And we can plant seeds for a new direction, and we can go forward in the new. You may need to ground yourself here, my Cancer friends. Ground yourself in the truth and the reality of who you really are, because I feel like for a lot of you, that this is your energy, right? Now, if it's not your energy, and this is like a boss or a family member or somebody that you're dealing with, I feel like I'm inclined to say here, honey, you don't have to deal with that person, right? Um, I mean, I literally heard their issues are their issues. That's harsh. Because that could very well be somebody else, and if that's the case, they're not. They don't view themselves correctly. They don't view you correctly in this situation. All right, and you're gonna have an opportunity to go on to something new now. For real. And Spirit is saying, look at the grand scheme of things. You may want to consider it. All right. And if this opportunity comes in, this is your energy. Do try to seek that higher power. Take it initiative here, and get through this illusion, bust through this illusion and this confusionary state of how you view yourself here, Cancer. Because we can always look at our blessings after our endings and see it a certain way and view it a certain way, a way that is not correct, a way that makes us more confused, a way that will lead us back to the same cycle, having to relearn the same lessons over and over and over again, right? Or we can stop and we can view ourselves correctly and view the situation correctly and take back our power, babies. You feel me? Take back your power. Oh, for some of you, you feel like it's your boss that's incredibly selfish. You work hard here. Yeah, this is the essence of this is you may have to even quit your job. You guys, you may have to say, I've been looking for something else. I've been looking for something better. I'm going to quit this job. I'm going to quit this relationship, whatever that is, and I'm going to accept the new. What are this Three of Pentacles? Ooh, Hanging Man wanted to come out. You know, that's the investment itself. That's where you should put your energy and your time. Shut up. Six of Pentacles, you guys. Look at a reward coming to you, an equal there. The Devil in reverse, you guys. This is great because I have not seen this card pop out yet, and I've been dying to show people how incredibly attractive this devil looks. He's very attractive. Here coming in the reverse, I get this energy here. Card of Capricorn, by the way, my Cancer friends. I get this energy here that where you've been investing has really not worked out for you. Whether that's a relationship or work, creation. Potentially it is this energy, this devilish energy kind of playing in the background of whatever you were investing in previously, or, are continuing to invest in at this time, where you should be placing your efforts somewhere else. All right. And it could be a thing of the past where this energy has followed you into your present as well. And it's caused, I feel, a self illusion. I feel like you maybe have stifled yourself, or you view yourself a certain way, Cancer. And so it's hard to pull out of that energy. You may not even see this playing out in your world. You feel me? But it's in the background. Your boat is being carried here by your thoughts, leading you into all of this emotion. So it's almost like allow yourself to fully, freely jump in when this collaboration comes, when this equal give and take comes, when this opportunity comes. Because when there's a new investment afoot, if we go to the olds, then we're going right back into that old cycle, that old devilish toxicity, and that old the toxic mindset and illusion of how we view ourselves, right, Cancer? So I'm getting this energy here. Spirit is sending new opportunities coming. You have do seek higher power. Thank you, Spirit. Of course, seek higher power to get yourself right, to view yourself right, to view your opportunities correctly and clearly, and be more fair to yourself. I get this energy that you don't know how amazing you are, Cancer. All right, things come to an end, but they do it so that we can have new beginnings. So if a relationship ended, if a job ended, it's not that you didn't do it right. It's not that you weren't enough. It's not that you did anything wrong. It's just that's the cycle of the way it had to go, And now we can look at the bigger picture, look, on the bright side, and when our new uh, opportunities come in, it's like don't allow the past to hold you back. Don't allow whatever came to an end to hold you back from the future, and certainly don't allow some old illusion or programming that maybe even potentially an old employer or an old family member, friend, or relationship person put in your mind, okay? Because that's not the accuracy of who and what you truly are. All right, my Cancers. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Now, if that's somebody in your environment, you can always uh, help them to seek that higher power so that they can see themselves correctly and clearly. But the thing about it is, if they're um, so incredibly focused on viewing themselves that way and they won't budge, then there's really nothing you can do about it. We can only worry about ourselves. But you can always suggest to this person that they seek higher power, and that whatever was lost is not a real loss, because look, new moon, promise of a new cycle's here. Okay, you guys. Woo! We have lake stillness, crystals focus, rain purification, cave sanctuary, and our underlined energy of new moon promise. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay, so here's the thing, you guys. With that seek higher power, thank you, Spirit. Cave sanctuary, lake stillness. I feel like not only do you need to maybe ground in nature, and I see this all this water here, Cancer. So I know that you're probably overwhelmed with emotion right now, either dealing with this person and their self illusions, or trying to get yourself right and dealing with yours. And I feel like that's the essence of what's going on here. So Spirit is saying pull back. Be around your element. Go ground yourself in nature. Be around your element of water, and be alone. Be alone in a cave with Spirit and meditate. Do some real honest thinking. Focus on yourself and focus on the truth here. For those of you dealing with somebody else, you might need to pull back from that person in particular while they focus on their own thing and getting themselves right, okay? Do take it as it fits for you. But here, self-illusions are that's a bitch right there. That is, because that's programming. That's something that's been learned, and instilled in us through experience, right? So it's almost like we have to unlearn. We have to unlearn those that programming, and here focusing on the truth. Crystals here having the power, the vision, the time. I'm feeling time in this. It takes a long time for crystals to form, naturally. And it's almost like give yourself the time to refocus here. Give yourself the space, Cancer, to get your head straight and get this the understanding that you need from the endings, from what you are going to have going forward with your new beginnings, why those events took place. You feel me? And the completion of those cycles so that we can go now on a better route and not take the past with us, but see things correctly and clearly and not judge ourselves, not be unfocused to the truth of who we actually are, right? Rain purification. Again with the water, right? Again with the water, I feel crying maybe in order for someone here potentially, but again with being out in nature, being out in your element, I'm getting this energy of like dancing in the rain. Like allow yourself to be almost this child, like allow yourself to be free. Allow yourself to have that childlike essence, and dance in the rain, and not think too much on the problems that are occurring, but see the grand picture of the why, and allow the heart to purify as well. taking all of that emotion, my Cancer friends, and analyzing it a little bit, analyzing ourselves in a positive light also, not in a negative light, right? And this takes time. This is something that needs to be relearned, right? A new pattern. We need to be reprogrammed for a new pattern of thinking. And I really feel for a lot of you guys that has to do with the way you're viewing yourself. Okay, so if you've got to pull back, pull out of a situation, or go within, meet spirit there, you guys, and really see things from a higher viewpoint. See yourself from a higher viewpoint. Yeah, sure, you lost that job, or yeah, sure, maybe had some issues with money recently, potentially, or love. Maybe there was a breakup, maybe there was an opportunity lost, or just a grand struggle. Whatever that is for you, I feel that all of this energy is making you look at yourself a certain way. So, really feeling that pain for a little minute and then releasing it. Let's release it, let it go. And then when new opportunities come in, we're not focused on the old, we're not focused on the emotion of it. We can go carefreely into a new cycle. And this is what Spirit promises to you, that you have a new winter guys, winter solstice reflection. Yep, you just got to see it and see yourself correctly and clearly. And absolutely, Spirit is promising you a new cycle. You're being promised a new start. And I feel Spirit wants you to go confidently into this new step and this new chapter into your life, you guys. Okay? So the advice here again, meditate, pull back, go into nature. Be around your element, even drink more water here, hun. Take a shower, go out and dance in the rain, be carefree, and allow your cares to fade away. Allow spirit to penetrate your focus and help you see things more clearly and see the beauty in the end or the beauty in the struggle. All right. And see yourself correctly and clearly, because whatever occurred, Cancer, was not your fault. And I feel like somebody shouldn't be mentally maybe beating themselves up over it. Allow the transformation, allow the new. Okay, my friends, I really hope that helps you all. Oh my God, I talked too long. Until I see you guys next time, please stay safe. Please take care out there in the world. My Cancer friends, I love you. Peace, love, and light to you always, you guys.